Hey there, true believers. Rank Kisaragi here with more Let's Play Deus Ex Revolution blind. Well, not quite so
Richard, the
blind
lockdown's
now.
disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I... I think you're... on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis.
Yep.
You almost sound like you regret that.
Yep. Totally does. Well, we're going to be doing this part again. Because I realized in my initial playthrough that I completely ignored optional objectives and lost a substantial amount of everything because of it. So now we're going to go right the wrongs committed by me by my ignorance after being detected by everyone in the universe. No? Okay, cool. Yep. You guys just go be insane. It's a good color on you. So, yes, I don't have a I don't have a save point closer to the part than this. Okay, cool. Can't even take this. So we're just gonna pick up from here. Let's drop these mines. I said drop the mines, thank you. Still can't have that, alright. And we'll drop those mines since I drop those mines. Can I have some soup? Is that future Campbell's? I can't kick it because I have no legs. I have no legs and therefore can't kick things. It's a moment that saddens me. Oh, there we go. Well, we're going to do the optional goals and see the other endings today, so I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm kind of foolish and things, so... sorry. I'm very sorry. But I'm fixing it now, so at least there's that. Now, I don't know any better way to do it other than just to explore around a little bit, because I don't know where these things are. I just know that they are. And I know that this whole bit is a waste of time. Like, this whole, like, sneaking around the universe thing is a waste of time. This is probably a waste of resources, but I'm doing it this way anyway, because it's... well, it's safer. They're probably not even looking up here. Just being crazy elsewhere. Is there... no, that's not the right way. Probably is, but we're not going that way. Yes, the ending choice that I had was the better of the two options that I was presented, but I kind of want to see what the other choices are. If they're equally as crap, or if one of them is good, that I'm actually content to call, like, a canon ending. I think I can go back here. Just bullets I don't use. Invisible. Invisible, 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 invisible. Hold on. Oh, thank God. Okay, that could have ended a lot worse than it did. I'm just gonna devour this can of pills. Now, this vent. Okay, can't go in that vent. Alright. No, that's the opposite way. Okay. That's getting up here. Yes, we didn't knock the rocket launcher down this time, so there's no lawn chair for us to pick up. I'm invisible. Not being detected. I'm invisible. I refuse to be detected. talking to any of you. You're all insane. Now, that man doesn't need to be clubbed this time around, because he doesn't have anything interesting anyway. But I think we'll get our first optional objective marker somewhere around here. Then it's all about finding the optional objectives. Oh, yeah, the limb clinic. That's over here. I remember things. I do, sometimes. Bad grab? Just kick it over, Jensen. Just do that.
You seem relatively...
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure. We know what... Yes, 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 yes. We know why we're here, lady. What did I get? Oh, yeah, I got the arm stabilizer. That's a useful thing. I'll probably keep that. It's a good little power-up, that one. So, optional goal marker should be... There we go.
If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Okay, can I actually mark that inside the station, the server room? We find him and see what he wants to say. Alright, so we're not going to go that way this time. Or maybe we are. We're probably not going to go that way this time. I don't know where the server room is, actually. I imagine it's around here somewhere. Well, we shall attempt to find the server room. Ow. Didn't even hurt. Just said ow anyway. Let us see. No? Well, there's a man in there who we could go club. Unless the server room is... Okay, literally none of that is helpful. Control tower's that way. Okay, I already knew that. Really wish they would let me, like, tell where this is on my map. It's kind of annoying. Just gotta find Taggart wherever he is. And he may very well be out this way. We take that, though. Yeah, he may very well just be out this way. Now that we know that he's here. Alright. Now, if I were the server room here... Do I have any crowd control? Oh, I have these gas grenades. Whoops. Oh. That didn't work as intended. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, with that out of the way, try and find the server room, shall we? It's around here somewhere, I'm sure. This was much easier than the alternative. Pfft, so much noise from downstairs. What's through here? What was a sign? A sign would be cool. Well, there's a camera. Let's just do what I do best. Oh, well, here's the server room, then.
For you to understand. Just let me explain.
Ugh. It's like Taggart's men aren't doing...
You can go. You're the monster.
Alright. Good talk.
I have to do this. Ow! Ow!
Alright. This is very clearly the server room. And that's Metal Gear. Oh, hello, grenade launcher I didn't equip. How are you today? No doors, and that camera. Let's go ahead and deactivate that camera. Okay, well, there's a camera in there. I think I could have avoided all of this. Isn't that the way of this LP, though? I could have avoided all of this nonsense. Thought I saw a vent in there. Really are barricaded in here. Just break it. That's fine. What's up?
Mr. Jensen, please. Please put the weapon away. You won't need it.
Okay.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation.
And robots
rules
designed to
governing
kill
how
those
the
augmented
technology is
people.
developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right.
So you.
Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal, then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Well, that's him then. Oh, I could have gotten here a bunch of different ways. Okay. What do you have to offer me? Handy. I can use those. Well, some of that. So, that's how that wants to happen. Metal Gear's in this hallway. Choose a grenade launcher. I never got to use this. Not really, at least. Alright, so that's that then. Oh, what do you have there? Alrighty. Don't think I need to, let's get this out though. So that's the offer from Taggart. So I think we can continue the game now and get up to where it tells us Seraph is looking for us. Then we can go and get Seraph's offer, and we'll see what's different between. Alright, now how did I get in there again? It was a, not over here. No, not over here. Not over here at all. Alright, good. Yep. Guess I'll have to go down. Okay, then I jumped down here and got into there. That's right. I remember. You don't hate me. You're just confused. If I had another gas grenade, I'd take you all down, but I don't, so I can't. I'd have to go somewhere and snipe you, basically. So for me to believe that they hear that.
Please! Help us! Can't go on. I can't take much more of this.
Well, elevator it is, then. So I think Seraph is in the basement, isn't he? So into the machine room. Alright. We'll see if this is the right place to go to. Probably is. Honestly, it probably is. get up here at least. Well, no sneak points. Oh. Oh, this is the machine room. Very clearly this is the machine room. And I can go through there.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me!
I feel much safer going invisible when I do my my big combat rolls, just to make sure I don't get caught. Is there a way over there? Oh, there is a room over there. Okay. I don't know which way is the right way here. Let's try this way first. This way it looks like it's the more right way. There's a lot of guys around here. Get behind real cover, maybe. Dance, Jensen, dance. Now, where do I... Okay, cool, there's a place to hide in here. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. We're just gonna sneak through this bit by bit. So I'm fairly certain this is where he's gonna be holed up, Seraph. So I don't want to get you, weirdo. Battery recharge rate is still so slow. Even with max upgrade, it's still so slow. Don't think the water's where I wanna be. Let's see. Okay, there's a vent there. Should we try the vent? Let's try the vent. Oh, cool. Got another praxis. What can I use my practice for? Nah, I don't need that one. Battery? Sure. Perfect. Battery it is. I think this is gonna... Oh. Hey.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Everyone.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them that Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And
Yeah.
what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Well, these are the options. So you will join me later when I'm doing the endings. So, be back in a moment, everybody. I would probably kick you in the throat for being an asshole. And here we are.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with
We
his
should
signal,
skip this dialogue
the whole
now.
world was
We really
tuned
don't
into
need to
this
hear this
place,
anymore.
including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam?
Nope.
We are
I
at the
know where we
fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front. Like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire.
That doesn't sound good.
But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them.
Not surprised by
And
this.
having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the...
Oh, I can. Okay, cool.
That's a solution?
No,
Include.
the choice...
Oh, cool. I couldn't skip that. Okay, cool. Well, since we're gonna see all of them, let's go ahead and see how Serif's how this ends
If
things.
you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
At this moment, sure.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it?
See, you had me until the Uncanny Valley Japanese robot women.
We can become the gods we've always been striving to be.
Then you lost me.
We might as well get good at it.
I'm not cool with robot Japanese women. I'm not cool with that. Or Matrix babies. I'm not cool with that either. That ending was bad. Sarif, your ending was awful. Let's load back up. After a crash that I don't know why it happened, we're back. Now let's try out Taggart's ending.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
Sure. Let's create that one X-Men storyline where all mutants are registered and everything. Let's do that.
So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing?
Pretty much.
Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it.
I could see that, I suppose.
Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be?
I'd laugh if they put George W. Bush there. That would have been hilarious.
I just hope they stand by what they say.
So, that ending wasn't so terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. So, let's see if this crashes, and then again, and then we'll go see the last ending. It crashed again, but here we are again for the final solution. This one. So I think it's this one. This is the only, hallway that I see. Good, there is a button. Let's blow this bitch up.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Anarchy! Anarchy!
We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways. Slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
That was kind of lame. Kind of incredibly lame. I think my favorite ending out of all of them was probably Taggart's. The Illuminati ending. Honestly, I think that probably handles this situation and this problem the best. Admittedly, it's not a good solution, but given the alternatives, which we've seen all of now, it's probably for the best. So that might say something about me. I don't really know. But anyway, I hope you guys had fun, and this is the final end of Deus Ex Human Revolution Blind. So I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play, which is gonna be something not new. We're gonna do some going to do some housekeeping for the next couple Let's Plays. So hopefully you guys will be okay with that. Don't worry, I have more stuff on the way. I'm actively trying a couple things out and seeing how well everything works. But we'll be getting new stuff soon. Don't worry. But yeah. So hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time. So till then, Rain K, out.